If you find it hard to engage your core, this deep core workout is for you. It's just 10 minutes and it targets the muscles that matter most, your deep core and your pelvic floor. So let's build strength from the inside out. All right, team, I love this 10-minute deep core workout. It's no equipment and it's no repeats. We're gonna be on the mat for the entire workout. I'm joined by the amazing Caroline.
Hello.
She'll be offering modifications so you can scale this up or you can scale it down to fit your needs. We're gonna target your deep core and your pelvic floor with 9 exercises. We're gonna jump right in. You're doing each exercise for 40 seconds of work, followed by 20 seconds of rest, no repeats, and we're starting on our back on the mat. We're gonna start with some core activation. That's just gonna be your first exercise. So I want you to take your hands and literally place them by your hip bones and on your core, just spread out. And we're just gonna practice some breathing. So we're gonna breathe in through our nose, belly expands. And then exhale. I want you to think about knitting your abs together, and literally you can take your hands and feel that. So as your belly expands, hands come apart. As you contract, hands come together like shoelaces come together when you're tying your shoe. This is what your core should be doing. I'm a very visual learner, so I like literally placing my hands on my core. Exhale, knit it together. Okay, so hands come together and core comes together. Inhale, expand. Exhale, bring it all together, knit it all together. You can think of a blueberry on your belly button and literally trying to squish that blueberry as you exhale and pull your core together. One more time, big inhale. And exhale, pull it together. Now I want you to keep this core knit together, blueberry squish, and we're gonna move into our first exercise, which is bent leg lifts. Caroline's gonna go one at a time. I'm gonna go up, up, down, down. Choose your level. You're there in 3, 2, let's go. So lift, lift, lower, lower. If that feels too intense for you, follow Caroline and just alternate a bent knee lift. Lift, lift, lower, lower. Again, you can keep your hands right on your core so you could feel that happening. The closer my knees are to my chest, the easier this is gonna be. The farther my knees are from the chest, right there, that is harder. Again, a lot of ways to scale this up and to scale it down. Pick your level based on where you're at. The main thing is we want to keep that core activated the entire time. You're here for 3, 2, 1, and relax. Now you're gonna give me 1 leg lift, 1 half crunch, so hands can come behind the head. Right leg lift, half crunch, slow lower, lower, switch, half crunch, right there. That's where you're gonna go. We're gonna start on the right leg. You're there in 3, 2, let's go. Lift the right leg up, half crunch, hold for a second, lower with control, lower the leg. Left leg lifts, half crunch, hold, lower the neck, shoulders, lower the leg. Half lift and half crunch. Lower the neck and shoulders, lower the leg. Lift the leg, lift neck and shoulders, lower neck and shoulders, lower the leg. One at a time. It's slow, it's controlled. Each exercise is a building off the other exercise, okay? This is a great segue. I have a 28-day deep core program that I did after each baby to help me reconnect my core and my pelvic floor. I'll link that in the description below. One more time right here. Crunch, lower with control, and you're resting. Now we're gonna take that up. So both legs are gonna come up. Option, alternating kick out, okay? You can stick with the alternating kick out. I'm gonna show you how to scale it up. As the right leg kicks out, I'm gonna push my hands into the left leg for 3 seconds. That's where we'll go in 3, 2, let's go. Right leg kick out, option hold. Option, lift neck and shoulders and push your hands, hold for 3, 2, 1. Rest, recover, kick out the left leg. Option, push into the right leg for 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to neutral. Kick out the right leg and push. The harder you push, the harder it's gonna be. You determine how hard this is. Kick out the left leg and push into the right leg for 3, 2, 1. Forcing your hips to stabilize here, your pelvic floor to work, your core to work. Everything is turned on. Yes, this is a power move, in my opinion. After having babies, this is a power move to come back to for 3, 2, and recover. Awesome job. Nice work. Okay, now we're gonna go to dead bug. Classic move right here. Alternating arm and leg, reaching apart from each other. Bring it in, alternate arm and leg, reach apart. That's where you go. It's a dead bug. Take it at your level. You can keep the knees bent or lengthen them. 3, 2, let's go. Opposite arm and leg extend. Bring it back in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pull together. Again, same thing applies with the knees. The closer they are to the chest, the easier this is gonna feel for you. The farther the knees are from the chest, the harder this will feel for you. The closer your heel gets to the ground, the harder it's gonna be. How much distance can you create between your thumb and your heel? That's what you're working for. You're working on increasing the range of motion as your core gets stronger. Increasing the range of motion for 10 more seconds. You got it. If you're coming back from postpartum and you're dealing with diastasis recti, a lot of people are concerned about that gap. But really, it's not about the gap. I'm gonna talk more about that. You are done. Rest and recover right here. Okay, we're gonna do slow bicycle crunches. So now we're gonna rotate across that midline. We've been doing anti-rotation. Now we're gonna do rotation. So bicycle crunch, hold, neutral, hold, neutral. Caroline's gonna march instead of kick out. 3, 2, let's go. Hold, back to neutral. Hold, back to neutral. A lot of times here you're told to bring elbow to knee. Think about bringing shoulder to knee. That's really gonna help you rotate through that core. Lift your neck and shoulders up off the mat. Sometimes slower is harder, and I definitely think that is the case with bicycle crunches. Slower is harder right here. Rotate through that core. Back to neutral. Rotate and kick out. 10 more seconds. Back to what I was saying about the diastasis recti gap. It is not about the gap. It is rather about the tension you can generate across that gap. And you are building those muscles right here for 3, 2, and recover. Awesome job. Caroline's gonna stay laying on her back right here, legs bent, arms at her side, Pilates 100. I'm gonna bring it up to a seated position, okay? You can lean back, legs on the ground, or you can float your legs. Pick your level. You're there in 3, 2, let's go. Pump, pump, pump. Pilates 100. Core is turned on, finding that C-shaped spine. If you're with me, if you're with Caroline, you're lying on your back. Choose your level, pump your arms. This arms is creating instability, forcing your core to work. This tiny little tweak with your arms is creating energy and creating movement in your core. Now you're anti-rotation. You are trying not to rotate the core, but you're pumping those arms. Pump right here. You got it. Nice work. Final 10, 9, 8, you got this. 7, stay with it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and recover. Awesome job. All right, we're gonna come up and over into tabletop and plank for your final 2 exercises. Bear crawl, hold, or hover. Caroline's just gonna be working on a bear crawl hover, knees hovering off the mat. You can stay there, take a break when you need to, dropping your knees to the mat. I'm going to add a shoulder tap to add some instability. We're there in 3, 2, let's go. Shoulders stacked over wrists, bear crawl, knees are hovering off the mat. Once you feel good about this, you can add a shoulder tap and a shoulder tap. Hips stay square to the ground. Shoulder tap is slow and controlled. If you're with Caroline, you're working on just getting those knees to hover off the mat. You can set the knees down to the mat and reset yourself. If you ever feel like your core is weakening, your back is sagging, reset yourself. You got it, 1 rep at a time. Strong core, strong pelvic floor right here. 10 more seconds. Yes, you can. 1 rep at a time, finish it. Nice work, keep breathing. You got this, team. Almost there, last 3, 2, and recover. Knees hit the mat, awesome job. Now we're gonna go into a forearm plank. Caroline's gonna take the plank from her knees. I'm gonna take it from my toes. And we're gonna continue to work on that anti-rotation by extending your arms away. So option A, hold plank. Option B, you can take it up a notch by adding an arm extension, reaching your arm away from your body. You're there in 3, 2, let's go. Set up your plank hold, shoulders stacked over elbows, pull up on your kneecaps, push back on your heels. If you feel good about your plank, you can keep holding it, or you can give me a reach and a reach. Farther you reach your hand away from your body, the harder it's gonna be. This is your final move, guys. Your final move of this deep core and pelvic floor workout. It's right here. Finish strong. You are almost there. Yes, team, awesome job. Keep going right here. 1 rep at a time. What would it look like if I said 10 more seconds in this plank? Yes, you can. Hold it strong. Finish it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and recover. Knees are down. Awesome job. Nice work, Caroline. Great work. 1 quick stretch. It's tabletop. You're just gonna drop the belly, lift the chin, wag your tail. Now you can release that pelvic floor. Now reverse it, tuck the chin, roll the spine. Find a nice neutral flat back. Awesome job. You can widen the knees, sit the hips back, reach the hands away. Nice child's pose here. Big inhale through the nose. Big open mouth exhale. One more time. Big inhale through the nose. Open mouth exhale. Awesome job knocking out that 10-minute deep core and pelvic floor. Way to go. High fives to you at home. Again, if you love this deep core workout, you would love my 28-day deep core program. I'll link it for you in the description below. Awesome job knocking out that deep core work. If you loved it, hit subscribe to my YouTube channel. I've queued up another workout you might enjoy here. Otherwise, I'm gonna link my entire deep core program in this playlist right here. Have a great day.